It's spring in Maine, and you know what that means. Bug season. Today we're going to talk about some options you have to deal with those bugs if you're out camping or just outside.
Welcome to Two Camping Gurus. If you like camping in the great outdoors, you are in the right place. Stick around to the end of this video so we can show you how you can get your free ebook and pre-trip checklist to make sure you and your rig are ready for the road. Now, let's get into today's content.
So you can see here I have a wide selection of options you can use when you're outside to try to combat pesky bugs, especially here in Maine. So yeah, right now in Maine it is black fly season and mosquitoes. It's the springtime. It happens every year. So we're going to talk about some different options you can look into to deal with pests and bugs in your area. There is no shortage of selections. I'm not going to really do a test of these, but I'm just going to talk about different options you have that may suit your needs or your wants and desires, and we'll talk about that a little bit because there's a few different options of how you can apply this stuff and how you use it. So, you know, for everybody it might be a little bit different, and we do have a couple different brands here as well. We're also going to talk about some other bug control items here at the end too. I'll put a couple links in the description for a few bug repellent options, and then you can go and do your research and see which one you want to get. I'm not going to put links for all of these, but we do have unscented, so if you don't like scents but you want to help control bugs, this is a backwoods insect repellent, long lasting by Cutter, that's unscented, so that's an option if you don't like any smell. Now this one here deals more with the ticks and the chiggers that are out there, but it is a bug repellent. It's called Bug Out, so that's another option. Here's another one by Cutter. It's also unscented. This one's so good that you see the people are invisible, and it says right on there, this stuff here makes you invisible to bugs. This stuff's gotta be good. This one has a fresh outdoor fragrance. I don't know about you, but outdoor smells good enough on its own. But if you want to add a fresh outdoor fragrance instead of having unscented, here's an option for you right here. Now this one here is a deep woods off option for the sportsman. Now this one does say right on here, it says it contains DEET. Now there's a lot of different information about out there on DEET, and you know, with your kids and the safety and all that stuff. Do your own research, but I do know DEET works extremely well for repelling bugs. Lots of times what I'll do is I'll get the liquid bottle of DEET and just put it on my sneakers and my pant legs and stuff like that to help keep ticks from crawling up. But DEET works very well, but do your own research. It may be a product you don't want to use, but it is an option, and it's out there for you. Now this one here is Off Family Care. So this one here is another insect repellent, but it says it's smooth and dry, so that's great, and it says it even feels comfortable. So if you want something to feel good and keep the bugs away, this might be the one for you. Now, if you want to move away from aerosols because you don't want to purchase an aerosol product, there are options for you as well. And here's one right here. This is Off Active. It's sweat resistant, and it's a pump spray. So this one here, you pump it like that to apply it. It's not aerosol. So if that's a concern for you, then this is a fantastic alternative that you can use and still keep the bugs away, but not use an aerosol product. And you have the clip-ons. Now these here, you don't have to put any chemical on you directly, so that's another great option. There's no sprays, no messes. It is battery operated. It clips on your belt or your bag or anything like that, and it helps keep mosquitoes and other bugs away while you're outside. So if you don't want to use a chemical application product, then this could be an option for you as well. Also, this one does not say that it contains DEET, so it's odorless and it's refillable. So this can be reused. This does have a little fan that the battery operates, but it says head to toe protection for up to 12 hours. Then we're moving on to a wet wipe application, and that's what these are. So it's not an aerosol, it's not a pump spray, it's actual a towelette that you would use to wipe on you to help keep mosquitoes away. Now this does say full all family protection, so they're marketing it to the whole family. However, it does contain DEET, so keep that in mind as well. It's much less amount, it's only 7.15% DEET, but this is another option for you to help keep those pesky bugs away. Now of course there is many other options out there available to you, but this will give you an idea. If you don't want an aerosol, you have options. If you don't want a chemical on you, you have options. You don't have to go with DEET, you can go without DEET. So many choices. Do your research. I'll put a couple links down in the description to get you started, so hopefully you can find the product to trade for you. Now if you're dealing with something bigger like a bee, or you're just trying to deal with some pest controls, maybe getting into your RV or around your tent, there are options for that as well. Now this is an ant and roach killer. Now typically you think about this for your home if you have an ant or roach or flea or spider problem. This here is great to use in your compartments. Now this is our bus we're converting, so I don't have the compartments in yet. We're still working on this, But if you have an RV, there's a darn good chance you have under storage compartments. You can use this to spray in those compartments and around any of the holes where your equipment comes out through, like your hoses, your wires. Use this. That'll help deter these pests from coming into your RV. So that's something you can use for that. Now this one here kills bugs dead with a clean, pleasant scent. So it makes you feel good about killing the bug. I don't know, that's kind of crazy the way they say that. But anyway, if you're dealing with flying insects that are a problem, bees or something like that, then this might be an option you want to go with. These here you do not obviously apply to you. This would be used to kill that flying insect or a nest or something like that that you have to deal with. And this one is by Hot Shot, flying insect killer. So again, another option if you're dealing with flying insects, bees, or things like that. And last but not least is the Wasp and Hornet killer. So if you have a problem, there's some important areas when you check, like in your water heater area or those compartments in your RV that might have been closed for a while. There's a pretty good chance that you might have a nest or something there. You might want to have something that's handy, so if you're out there and you got to deal with something there, you don't want to have to worry about getting stung by a bee. Sometimes these little buggers get into areas that they just can't be, and you got to take care of them. So these are some options for that as well. Alright, so like I said, there are several options out there for you to deal with insects. And I don't know about you, but I want to feel invisible to these darn pesky bugs. So I got the invisible maker and the one with all the DEET, and I just got to get rid of these bugs that are everywhere, bugging me. Wait a minute. This one had a scent. I wanted no scent. I hope you like this video. Thanks for swinging by. Don't forget, if you want that free ebook and pre-trip checklist, make sure you click on the link right down here in the description. Don't forget to subscribe, share, comment. Make sure you have fun camping. Have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video.